Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and just to be on the safe side, as ever, hello. It's Lynn here from the Learn English Network with another live chat, taken from the live chat page on the Learn English website. So if you want to join in, just go there and start chatting. And we started the week with a message from Jiha. Hi all, I'm Jiha from Malaysia. I'm so interested to learn English, but sometimes I'm not confident, especially to spec in English. Can anybody help me? So, hi, HI. I'm Jiha from Malaysia. Would be fine, but small f for from. I'm so interested. I'm very interested in learning English. But sometimes I'm not confident, especially speaking English. And that should be especially in speaking English, speaking. Can anybody help me with a capital C? Afiq came along and said, hi Jiha, I'm from Malaysia too. I got the same problem too. Maybe we can help each other. So, I have the same problem. You don't need to say too. Yeah, I have the same problem. Maybe we can help each other, which is lovely, Afiq. And Amatsu said, what a lovely reply, Afiq. I hope Jiha takes you up on it. Sem came along and said hello, capital H and a full stop. Hello, Sem, said Amatsu. Hi, Sem, I said. Eliza came along and said, hello, I really wanted to learn English. Anyone please help me out? Ajar said, hello, I want to also improve my English. Could you make me your partner to learn English? Okay, so Eliza, I really wanted to learn English implies that you don't want to learn it anymore. Okay. I really want to learn English says that you still want to. So I'm not sure whether you wanted to or you want to. English with a capital E. And I'd say, could anyone help me out? Ajar, you'd say, I also want to, or I want to improve my English too. Want to, W-A-N-T space T-O. Could you make me your partner to learn English? Could you make me your partner? We could, if you want to make a suggestion like that, you could say we could be English learning partners, okay? Matsu said, hello Eliza, you have to help yourself too, you know. And Eliza said, I know it very well. Eliza, you could have just said, I know, and then full stop always at the end of a sentence. Eliza also said, yes, I know it. So one S, Eliza. Amatsu smiled. Eliza smiled back. Wahid came along and said, hello. Wahid, capital H, full stop. Hi, Wahid, I said. Majid came along and said, hi, my teacher. Could you please drive me which one is correct? Dedicate, smile, or give smile, or none of them? Okay. No idea what you meant there, Majid. I said context. So, let's start. Hi, my teacher, capital H. Could, capital C, you please tell me which one is correct? Dedicate, smile, or give smile, or none of them? Well, I'd say none of them, because I've no idea what context you're talking about. You can dedicate a smile to someone, you can smile at someone. You can say to somebody, go on, give me a smile, but unless you tell me what context it was in, where you were, who was meant to be smiling, I have no idea what you mean. So I replied, in what situation are you or the person you are talking about smiling? Okay, you didn't come back to me, so I'm still at a loss. Ajar came along, Oslem came along and said, hi, I'm from Turkey. I want to learn English because I a little know who can help me. Already now, thanks. So, hi, one I. I'm from Turkey, perfect. I want to learn English, capital E, because I only know a little, maybe as that's what you meant to say. Who can help me? Capital W for your question, and one question mark, no space between the E in me and your question mark. And then already now, thanks. Thanks in advance, maybe you meant. We often say thanks in advance when we ask somebody for help and they haven't given it yet, but we think that they will. So thanks in advance is what I think you meant, Oslam. Thomas came along and said, we are here to learn and share the knowledge. There are members in this forum having good knowledge, like teachers and others who are ready to help beginners, like you, to improve your knowledge. If you join the Skype talk, you can find me there. My Skype ID is blah, blah. So, I'd say, Thomas, we are all here to learn and share our knowledge. There are members in this forum with a good knowledge, like teachers and others who are ready to help beginners, like you, to improve your knowledge. Using knowledge a lot. I just say like you to help beginners like you to improve. Full stop. If you join Skype, you can find me there. Blah blah. I said, hi Thomas, when you said the knowledge, I immediately thought of London taxi drivers. Do you know why? Thomas said, no, ma'am. Ma'am, who's that? No, Lynn would be better. I have read in newspapers a survey report which says the most efficient and friendly taxi drivers are in London, but I have no clue. Why did you think about them now? Okay, I've read in newspapers, one word, a survey which says the most efficient and friendly taxi drivers are in London, comma, but I have no clue as to why you thought about them just then. I wrote, well, knowledge is uncountable and doesn't take an article, a, an or the. But the knowledge is the test London taxi drivers have to take to be licensed. As you will see, taxi drivers in London are quite remarkable people, and I provided a link to the knowledge. Ajar came along and said, hey, Oslam, it's only you who can help yourself to learn English. We can support to learn English and improve your English. Okay, Oslam with a capital O, Ajar. Only you can help yourself to learn English. We can support you to learn and improve. Okay. Emran said hi, and hi, how are you? So capital H, Emran, and then capital H for how are you as well. Fine, said Zeb, thank you. Mohammed Harris came along and said, hi, I want to improve my English, so chat with me online. I said, hi, Mohammed, what did you want to chat about? Majid came along and said, hi, welcome, Oslam. Majid, remember, click on the reply button. That way people will see that you're replying to them. So capital H and Oslam with a capital O, it's his name, and full stop. I think Oslam is a male name. Let me know if I'm wrong, Oslam. Ahmed came along and said, hi, how are you? How are you? So Ahmed, capital H for hi, full stop, and then capital H for how are you, question mark. I said, I'm fine. How are you? And Mod came along and said, how are you, teacher? We could go on for years like this. So capital H, question mark. Mod Nazir said, I am fine too, teacher. Capital I, full stop. And I wrote, see above, because I said I'm fine. So you don't keep asking somebody the same thing. Then we got a long text here. Ajar came along and said, hello, everyone. Ajar, how come you're still writing two separate every and one? Everyone. One word, Evyone. Today I'm going to watch a movie. It's an Indian movie named Haida. Tomorrow I will share experience to this movie. So today I'm going to watch a movie, comma. It's an Indian movie called Haida. Tomorrow, capital T, I will share, small s, my experience of this movie. And then one full stop. Again, you're doing these multiple full stops again and again and again. Very bad habit. Makes it a little bit difficult to read your text, to be honest. Zeb got a bit impatient and said, what about this review, Ajar? You must have watched it by now, haven't you? Maud came and said, how is movie Haida, you can know me? I've no idea what that meant, Mohid. You get 3 question marks. Bob came along and said, I want to learn English. I need a help. So, Bob, capital I, capital E for English, full stop. I need help, capital I, no article for help. Help is uncountable, full stop. Zeb replied to Bob and said, why don't you do like some of us here, chatting with each other? You don't like it? And she replied to Maud, I think you mean, what was the movie Haida like? Could you tell me? Am I right? Maud came along and said to Zeb, what is time come to online by Indian time? Could you tell me? So I think you meant Zeb, capital X, it's her name. What time do you come online in Indian time? And that's a capital I for Indian. No space after the E in time and your question mark. And then could you tell me, capital C. Zeb said, I'm often around for 15 to 20, it's M-I-N short, okay, M-I-N, between 6:30, 7:30 a.m. French time, which in Delhi is the same as 10 to 11 a.m., isn't it? Maud said, okay, Oh, no, he didn't. He said, Okuka. I will come in this time online. What is your advice about love? So, okay, Maud is capital O-K-A-Y, comma, I, capital I, will come online at this time, full stop. Capital W, what is your advice, with a C, not an S, about love, question mark. Oh, no, said Zeb, lol. No offence, Maud, but I don't have any love counsellor experience. I have no idea how to tackle this subject. Why don't you tell me what love is for you? Maud said, Zeb, love is important for if like to her, so I love her. Love is not one sight love, make two heart, you know. If I love her and she don't love me, how to conveyance her? You know, I also fall in love, only I want to that she always, awalis in her life. I don't feel that she like or not that is love, Mr. Zeb. Wow. Mr. Okay, Zeb, love is important. Okay, so Zeb, capital X. Love is important. Can you hear that? Not important, important. IMPORTANT. And then I would say comma, because if I like her, I love her. So capital I. Full stop. Love is not one sight, love make two heart, you know. So I think you meant to say love, capital L, is not one-sided. Love creates, or love belongs to two hearts, plural, two. Comma, you know, full stop. I'd avoid saying you know. You sound like you're come from sort of the Midlands, you know. It's not great English, but you can say it. I certainly wouldn't write it. It can be a nice little way of saying, you know, give yourself a little bit of time, you know, to think. But writing it, if I love her and she don't love me, how to conveyance her. So, if, capital I, capital I, love her, and, A-N-D, she doesn't, she, he, it doesn't, D-O-E-S-N apostrophe T, love me, comma, how can I convince her? Not conveyance, okay? You're not counting how many bricks she has. Convince, C-O-N-V-I-N-C-E, and then a question mark. You know, I also fall in love only, I want to that she always in her life. You know that, again, you've said you know, I'd get rid of that. I want to fall in love once, and for her to be always in my life. And always is A-L-W-A-Y-S. That's the only thing I can figure out from that. I think that's what you wanted to say, Maud. I don't feel that she like or not, that is love, Mr. Zeb. I, capital I, don't, D-O-N apostrophe feel, that she likes me. That is not love, full stop, Zeb. And Zeb's not a mister. Zeb said, you said love is important. I agree. I feel so good when people want me around. Hey, we want you around, Zeb. We love you. One-sided love is not enough. You need to be two. I think it's good to love oneself, but yes, I often want to share and do things as a duo. Duo equals two people. If I love her and she doesn't seem to love me, how to tell her how I feel like? I'd just say how to tell her how I feel. Here I have a question. What are the signs for you that make you feel that someone likes you and cares for you? When I fall in love, I want this other person to be with me all the time, but I don't feel that she likes it. Isn't there a risk that the other one will feel like in a cage eventually? Okay. Isn't there the risk that the other person will feel as if they are in a cage eventually? Personally, I need room for myself, especially when I live in a duo. Yeah, we don't tend to live in a duo. We live as a couple, when I live as a couple. Then there is no Mr. Zeb. I'm a she, and people just call me Zeb. So, Maud said, love is care. You are right. I am not agree. I feel so good when anybody care me. Okay. Love, capital L, is caring, comma. You are right. Full stop. I am not agree. I feel so good when any doby care me. In fact, you've said any doby. I don't agree, comma. I feel good when anybody, A-N-Y-B-O-D-Y, cares for me. Full stop. Any girl would me and she will purpose me. I will not accept till then she is pure or not my fluency is. Wow. No idea. Okay. I think we're saying she will purpose me? No idea. Sorry, Maud, you're on your own there. Question. Suppose you love me, but I don't love you. What will you do? So I know what you're trying to say here. Suppose, S-U-P-P-O-S-E, you love me, comma, but I, capital I, don't love you, D-O-N apostrophe T, comma, what will you do? Question mark. That is not my fluency. Love is care. Love is greatness. I think you mean fluency, F-L-U-E-N-C-Y. But again, not sure what you're trying to say. Suppose I love you, but you don't love me. Again, you just said the same thing. I would never that you lived sad. I always would that you will always happy. Okay. I wouldn't want you to be sad, comma. I would always want you to be happy. Full stop. Yeah, that's true love. I think greatness is love. I think, capital I, T-H-I-N-K. Greatness is love? Maybe you meant love is great. Okay, I'm not sure. When I will a poor child when he is begging, I relent him. I think that is love. Okay. When I will a poor child when he was begging, what will you? Maybe you mean when I give something to a poor child when he is begging. I think, THANK, that is love, maybe. I love you and you don't love me, and my fall any girl is forbidden for me, because I will not love any girl with you this love. Okay, Zeb, I want to questions to you. What is your age? Please don't mind at this question. You never ask a lady a question like that, ever. Especially not online. She'll only lie. No sensible female would ever give you their age. Try it with the bot and see how she replies. So, Zeb, I want to ask you a question. What is your age? Please don't mind this question. DON''T. I don't understand the word flunacy. What does it mean? Said Zeb. I don't mind your question about my age, but I don't understand why you need it or want it. And then Maud said, fluency mean my thought. No, it doesn't. Fluency is the ability to speak fluently. Your fancy could be, it is my fancy, FANCY. That's a sort of a vague thought, maybe. I'm not sure what you mean there, Maud. Okay, I couldn't find the word fluncy or fluncy. Fluncy or fluncy, okay, in my dictionary. This is getting bizarre. There are other words and sentences that I can't understand very well. Among them, there are the words tuer and suppose. They are not in my dictionary. Would you mind reviewing the vocabulary and writing your message again? I want to make sure I understand it correctly before replying. Thanks. Right, said Maud. Yeah, Maud. I think what you're trying to do is express things that are a little bit beyond your current level. Okay, so use what I always say to beginners and intermediate users who get frustrated and they want to say the clever things that are in their minds in their native language in English. Keep it short and simple. Kiss it. KISS. Keep it short and simple, okay? And as you do that, you will then be able to express yourself more fully over time, and people won't misunderstand you, and they won't give up on trying to understand you. That's the most important thing. I also said, did someone recommend it to you, Ajar? And that was the film. We're going back to the film now, just in case you've lost yourselves. Ajar said, yeah, my friends also recommended me, and they also come with me. Okay, yeah, my friends recommended it to me, and they also came with me, full stop. Hekma said, hello, Ajar, I am Duha from Iraq. So, hello, capital H, Ajar, capital A is his name. I'm Duha, capital D, that's your name, although you're called it Hekma in your profile, from Iraq. Well done, capital I for Iraq, super, full stop. I want to learn English, capital E for English, full stop. I replied to Ajar and said, and did you and your friends enjoy it? And still no idea. Anyhow, Maud came along and said, teacher, can you teach me? Okay, so teacher, capital T. Can you teach me? Question mark. Have you seen the film, Maud? I asked. And Maud said, no, I don't like movie like Hader. I like movie like Spider-Man. So, no. I, capital I, don't like movies like Hader, capital H, because it's the name of a film, comma. I, capital I, like movies like Spider-Man, capital S, because it's the name of the film, full stop. Zeb said, did you know that physicists have found the formula for a Spider-Man suit? You can now climb walls and hang upside down from ceilings. Actually, Zeb, I can do that anyway, because that's how I feel. It's what I feel I'm doing when I read some of these messages, hanging upside down from the ceiling. Maud said, maybe physicists probably do Spider-Man suit for sale or not. So, capital M, Maud, maybe physicists probably have, comma, are Spider-Man suits for sale or not, question mark. No, it's not for sale. Zeb said. No, it's not for sale, SALE. They don't want to share the fun, not yet. They're frightened of the lawsuits, Zeb. I wrote, I enjoyed the first Spider-Man movie, but the latest ones have left me cold. Have you watched the TV series Gotham? It started in the UK last week and looks as if it could be quite good. No, madam, said Maud, you do make me feel old. Nowadays I am busy. I don't want to any movie and TV series. You know I like to chat anyone and everyone. Nowadays I am doning hard work for me and her. Okay. No, Lynn, comma. Nowadays, one word, NOWADAYS, I am busy, capital I. comma, I don't want to watch any movies or TV series, full stop. But I like, no but, so just I like to chat to anyone and everyone, AND rather than the ampersand, that's that little squiggle. Nowadays, again, NOWADAYS, I am working hard for me and her. Not sure who me and her are, but I am doing hard work. I'm working hard, okay? And Halim came along and said, hi. So, let's see, we'll have to scroll quite a bit up, and Zeb came along and said, weirdo, there's no recording this week. Maybe it's pending, or maybe it's time to play the LEN motto. We do what we can when we can. Absolutely, Zeb. I wrote, by the end of the recording, you will realise why there wasn't one last week either. 2 weeks for the price of one. And Zeb replied, phew, when I read your message, I thought, oh no, not one of these get 2 for 1 promotion. But no, it's as good and enjoyable as usual. I haven't thrown anything away, and I'll excuse your croaky voice, thanks. I hope it's not as croaky this week. By the way, you know what the get 2 for 1 promotions are? Bog off. I'm not being rude. Buy one, get one free. Bog off. Don't you love English? Then Cody came along and said, let me see, hi, I need help studying on English 10. What's English 10? So, hi, capital H, comma, I, capital I, need help studying English, capital E, full stop. Zeb said, hi Cody, what's the 10 for? I agree, no idea. Frodo came along. Hey, where's Bilbo? Sorry, Frodo. Hi Zeb, I'm new here, can you help me? So capital X for Zeb, I'm new here, full stop. Can you help me? Capital C, because it's a question. You've got a statement, I'm new here, question, completely new sentence. Hi Frodo, on what? Said Zeb. Actually, I'd say with what? What can I help you with? And Frodo said, learning English through this website. I want to improve my English speaking skills. And Zeb then said, among the different resources here, there are voice sessions. Explore the chat menu and have a look at the calendar to know when they take place. The calendar, blah, blah. Gave you the nice link. And I said, hi Frodo, what Zeb said. That's what you can say sometimes. You can say, whatever she said. Then we have somebody called Sajadul Alam. Oh, sorry if I've said that wrong, Sajadul. Said, I want to learning and writing English, please help me. Okay, so hi, capital H, comma, I, capital I, want to learn how to write in English, capital E, full stop, please help me. Or maybe you just meant, I want to learn English. I want to learn English, especially writing English. I'm not sure. Hi, Sajadul, said Zeb. You might like the lesson website to get you started. It helped me a lot with my written English, and Lynn offers text corrections to our posts there. I do indeed. And I'm almost caught up with my holiday and everything else, so I'm very proud of myself. Adnan came along and said, hi, guys. So, hi, capital H, guys, G-U-Y-S. I am new here. Well, I'm seeking to improve my English. I find difficulties in linking the words like an English native person. Also, when I try to speak English, I don't find the words, especially in social speaking, any suggestions. So, I, capital I, am new here. Full stop. I'm seeking to improve my English, capital I, and then capital E for English. I'm having difficulties linking the words like a native person, or a native English person, or a native English speaker, okay? Full stop. In addition, when I try to speak English, or when I try to speak in English, capital I for I, S-P-E-A-K, no C there, and English with a capital E, comma, I can't find the right words, especially in social situations. Any suggestions with a capital A, because that's the question. Okay. Thomas said, leave all your fear behind and push with all your might the desire to learn English. Then you will try to use this language whenever you get a chance. This platform is one of such chances. One of many such chances, actually. Adnan said, I promise I'll do my best. Thank you for the cheering. So, I promise I'll, capital I, apostrophe double L, do my best with a small b. Thank you for the encouragement. Cheering? Cheering is like, whoa, well done, bravo. That's cheering. Encouragement is, go on, you can do it. Get going. So I'd use encouragement there. I said, hurrah. A bit more cheering for you. Valentina came along and said, hi, so am I want to learn English? I'm disparate. Oh, I hope not. So, hi, capital H. I want to learn English too. Capital I for the personal pronoun I, and English capital E. I'm desperate, capital I, and then DESPERATE. I said, hi Valentina, what parts of the network have you explored? And just to maybe cheer you up a little bit, because of that correction, Valentina, Hermina gets disparate and desperate wrong as well. It's one of those common mistakes. I tell you what, I'll add it as the common mistake this month so you can see what the difference is between the two, okay? Chayanit came along and said, I have a question. Does words like is, was, are have any meanings? Beside the stating the present past tense, it has no meaning. Whenever we hear a here, we create mental image for it, but when we hear these words described above, nothing comes to my mind apart from present tense or past, so it seems it has no meaning. Can you please explain? Regards, Chayanit. So, I think we understood what you're meaning. I have a question, full stop. Do words like is, was, are have any meanings besides, and you don't need a comma there, besides stating the present, comma, space, past tense, full stop? Then you could say, whenever I hear a word, I create a mental image for it, but when I hear these words, or when I hear the words described above, nothing comes to mind, comma, apart from the present or past tense, full stop. So it seems they have no meaning. Can you please explain, comma, regards, Chianit? I wrote is, was, were, are, am, are, all different forms of to be. It's a bit cruel to say they have no meaning. You'll make them cry as they're only trying to be helpful. They're actually helping verbs, okay? And Zeb wrote, to be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them? To die, to sleep, no more, and by asleep to say we end. Is that the image you're looking for? You just wanted me to do Shakespeare, didn't you, Zeb? Chianit said, hello, Zeb. I did not get what you said. So, I, capital I. Please, can you explain again? Full stop. I'm desperate to find the answer for this, comma, thanks, Chianit, okay? And well done for doing desperate. Valentina, look at how Chianit wrote desperate. Zeb then said, maybe you'd prefer another image. What do you think of this one? To be a Beast by Reza. I wished I was a dinosaur, a fierce and brutal beast. All day I'd run and hunt for fun, on weaker beast I'd feast. But then I thought I am a man, the fiercest beast of all, and with that thought I hunted down a giant pretzel at the mall. But for a more sensible answer to your question, go to Lynn's reply. Okay, you put reply to you, but I'd just say go to Lynn's reply. Okay, Janet, to be is the most common verb. And no, it doesn't. You can't think of a mental picture of to be, but you can think of a fuller picture that it allows you, which puts it into a time frame. Okay? Forever Freedom said, hey all, I want to improve my English and practice with someone who is interested in having a chat on Kik. I'm a friendly guy indeed. My Kik forever, blah, blah. Clean chat and no perv. Feel free to text me. Okay, never heard of Kik. You're welcome to come and chat here. If anybody wants to join you there, that's fine too, but most of the people who come here want to be here, so I'm not sure how much interest you'll get. Never heard of Kik. Zeb said, if you might consider chatting on this webpage, I'm often around at about this time. My mornings. So, Forever Freedom, hey all, hey, hi all is better, H-I, capital H. I want to improve my English, capital E, and practice with someone who's interested in having a chat on Kik. I am a friendly guy, full stop. I'm not a perv, which is short for pervert, for those who didn't know. I'm not sure if somebody saying I'm not a pervert is a good thing or not. I mean, it never even entered my head you were a pervert, but now you mention it. And then you said, feel free to text me, capital F. Pramod said, hi, and I am new to this site. I would like to improve English. How much it is useful. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that could be done to improve English, but I think you meant I would like to improve my English. How useful is it, is what you could say there. It's kind of as useful as you make it, but let's see what the others say. Zeb replied, what site? The LEN network? This webpage? Mod came along and said, Zeb, what is your Facebook and Gmail ID? Could you tell me? Zeb said, my English learning activities are through the resources of this network mod. I mostly interact with other learners on this page and on Kitely when I join the session on Thursdays. Yeah, about time you came back, Zeb. Hey, we're in autumn now. It's nice. I'm afraid I don't do with Facebook and Gmail communication for learning English. Okay, I'd say I'm afraid I don't use Facebook or Gmail for learning English. Maud said, no mention, Zeb. Well, I want to know that you are on FB or Gmail or not. You are saying not. So noting how about you, may I discuss to you about arranged marriage and love marriage? Okay. Okay. Don't mention it, Zeb. That's what you could say there, Maud. Full stop. I only want to know if you are on Facebook and Gmail. As you say, you aren't. So, may I discuss arranged marriage and love marriage with you? Marriage is spelt M-A-R-R-I-A-G-E. Okay. Let's see. Zeb said, I have a G+ page, but I use it as a workbook for my Spanish. You can have a look at it if you like. Beside that, I'm afraid nothing. I don't mind talking about arranged marriage. It's an unknown world for me. What is real photo? Could you take me by email? My image is available on Gmail+. Okay. What is real photo? Do you have a real photo, maybe? Could you send it to me by email? My image is available, and that's AVAILABLE on Gmail+. I think you mean on G+. Lol, said Zeb. Well, I prefer people to picture whatever they like. Conclusion, no photo of myself will go your way or anybody's way. Okay, I prefer to I see what you mean. I prefer people to use whatever they like as a picture. The conclusion, no photo of myself will go your way or anybody else's way. Mud said, arranged marriage definition is who marry her, which I will not agree that girl, but my father and mother want to that girl. That is arranged marriage. In this marriage, we have to search a good girl boy for our son, daughter ourselves for them. Wow, okay, Maud. Arranged marriage, by definition, is marrying someone, but I do not agree. I do not agree, maybe. Okay. To that girl? Not sure. Is somebody trying to arrange a marriage for you, Maud? There's a difference, remember, between arranged marriage and forced marriage, okay? Arranged marriage, I think you can say no if you don't fancy the person or if you don't think you'll get on with the person. So my father and mother want to arrange a marriage with a girl, maybe? We have to search for a good girl or boy for our sons and daughters. Our daughter is spelt D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, for them, full stop. So, said Seb, well done, Seb. It's difficult to figure out what you're saying, Maud. As I say, you're trying to express things that your English isn't really ready for. It's the role of the parents to find the right partner for their children. Is it true for both boys and girls? Maud said, children did not accept any boy, girl, so the children don't have to accept any boy or girl. Do you mean that the children, boys or girls, can't talk with their parents about the partner they selected for them? Maud said, yes, you will be like this. Wow, Zeb. You will get love marriage. In Span, mostly people do love marriage. Okay. Yes, it's like that, I would say. You do get a love marriage, M-A-R-R-I-A-G-E. Okay, you need a full stop, not a question mark all the time. Otherwise, you're confusing people. You're either stating something or you're asking something. Do people in Spain mostly marry for love, is what I'd say there. Spain, S-P-A-I-N with a capital S, because it's the name of the country. And again, marriage, M-A-R-R-I-A-G-E. So, Zeb said, in the French culture, I'm French, decisions are usually made by each individual, whatever the rest of the family or neighbours think. I grew up in that culture, therefore I don't think I would be like this. Nobody picked up my partner for me. So if the opposite of arranged marriage is love marriage, I guess I got it. Well, except that I'm not married. So nobody picked up my partner. Nobody picked my partner for me. That up sort of implies that something is on the floor and needs to be picked up. There is a pick-up that's a sort of idiomatic term to chat someone up or something like that, to go up to a pick-up joint, a place where you might meet people. But yeah, in your context, you just say, no one picked my partner for me. Okay. I replied to Paramod, exactly what I said earlier. It's as useful as you make it. So, Jagadish said hi, I said hi. Jagadish, just one I and a capital H. Jaguar said hi, everybody. Jaguar, one I after the H in hi and a full stop. Hi, Jaguar, said Zeb. Majid said, she asked me, is it correct if she says, do not save smile, spend smile? Like sometime we say, do not be stingy, bow not, save money, spend money. Okay, she asked me if it is correct to say, do not save your smiles, but spend them. Full stop. No, we don't spend smiles, honestly. For example, sometimes we say, don't be stingy, don't save your money, spend your money. Full stop. Okay? Again, Majid, you're really trying hard. I must admit, you are trying hard. Majid and more. I think you'd have a very interesting Maud. I think you'd have a very interesting conversation between you. Zeb said, when you feel like smiling, sure, don't hold it, but no fake smiles, please. It would be an awful lie. Don't you think so? Majid said, hi, thank you to reply, but I did not get my answer. Maybe due to cultural difference it is. So thank you for your reply, comma, but you didn't answer. Maybe it's due to cultural differences, full stop. Were you asking a question, said Zeb? Good question, Zeb. I didn't read your message as a question. I interpreted your message as follows. She asked me if I would agree if she says, don't hold back or suppress your smile. Don't be stingy with your smile like some people are with their money. Spend your money. It seems like I didn't read you correctly. Majid said, hi, Zeb. My question is, can I say spend your smile? Like when we say spend your money, do not save it. Your do not, by the way, Majid, it should be don't, D-O-N apostrophe T, or do, D-O space, not, N-O-T, as two separate words, okay? Thank you. With a capital T, don't forget to capitalise Majid, okay? Adname said, why not say smile, don't hold it? Zeb said, I would prefer hold back to hold. Don't hold back your smiles. Adnane said, yes, you're right. I must learn more about phrasal verbs. Adnane, come to the Thursday evening sessions on Kitely. We're covering phrasal verbs at the moment. So, Adnane, capital Y, yes, you're right. The rest of it was fine, just a full stop after verbs. I'm not sure if I'm right, said Zeb, but we'll know it soon enough when Lynn makes the next recording. So, we don't spend smiles. I mean, do you want me to answer this? I'm still not 100% certain what was being asked. So, I'll just finish with, I don't think you can spend smiles, but you can give them away, okay? Hekma said hello. Zeb said hello. I said hi, Hekma, because Hekma also said hello, teacher, later. Anne said, hello, I have a question. Why is tip countable? I can say I left €3. Actually, you say €3, and I can count that. But if I left 3 tips, how much is that? Okay. Zeb said it might be because it's about how many tips you gave and not how much you left each time. Do you always give tips of €3? Adnane said, in Morocco, Adnane, capital M for Morocco, we can spend €3 for a meal. I'd say €3 on a meal. So €3 for a tip, €3 you've put, but it's €3 for a tip, seems to be very generous in my culture. Small v. Zeb said, I didn't know that tipping was in your culture. In France, the bill includes the service, so we don't tip much. I must remember that next time I go to France. I'm always tipping in France like I do in Germany, and I really shouldn't, should I? A tip is a way of counting money, if you like, Anne and Adnane. €3, you can count the euros. You can't count money, you have to put it into denominations. Yeah, £3, €3, 3 coins, 3 notes, and it's the same with tips. So tips are countable, money isn't. Okay? Majid said, hello, Hekma. How are you? If you like, we can practice English. So Majid, capital H, and capital H for Hekma as well. So hello with a capital H, Hekma with a capital H. How are you? With a capital H. Then capital I, if you like, we can practice English, capital E, and then I'd put we can practice English together, okay, and then a full stop. Dosman said, hello everyone here. Hi Dosman, said Zeb. Majid came along again and said, hi Zeb, when can I use often and when can I use very often? Thank you. So, capital H and capital X for Zeb, capital W for when, and I, with a capital I. When can I use often, comma, and when can I, capital I, use very often? And then thank you with a capital T and a full stop. I don't know, said Zeb. I haven't heard many people saying very often. Often already means many times, so I guess very often is used for emphasis. Maybe when you want to express that something happens too many times to your liking. I wrote, most of the time you would hear very often in the negative. How often do you speak with other English learners? All the time. I often attend the voice sessions on the Learn English Network. Or, not very often. I can't attend the voice sessions on the Learn English Network. Zeb said, I'm happy that I have rarely used it. It's not that I often attend voice sessions though, but sometimes I do. Adnain said, hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. What is the weather like in your cities? Here in Casablanca, Morocco, we have a sunny day. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, so you're going a little bit overboard on the capitalisation there. It goes from one to the other. Some people don't capitalise at all and other people capitalise too much. Well, small w. Casablanca should be capital C because it's the name of a place, and Morocco, capital M, ditto, it's the name of a country. And then day, small d, okay? Zeb said, awesome weather in Paris for the last 2 days. I love it when the weekend unexpectedly turns out to be sunny and warm. And I wrote, it started off a bit rough, but by this evening it was a lovely autumnal day. By the way, Adnain, if you like talking about the weather, you'll love this thread on the forum. And we've got a whole thread on the forum about the weather where you get word-for-word correction. So it might be worth checking it out, Adnain. Armin said hi. Bob said, please, can you explain it to me more? Please, I think you mean Bob. P-L-E-A-S-E. Can you explain? E-X-P-L-A-I-N. Can you explain it more? And then question mark. Okay, said Zeb. I think you're reacting to my answer to you a few messages down, but I'm not sure at all. Anyway, you said that you need help for learning English, and I suggested that you could get into chatting with us here. I think chatting is a good way to use your English in an informal way, outside the classroom and exams contexts. It's good practice for developing our conversational skills. I quite agree. Aladdin came along and said LEN Radio Show is live now with a link to the Hangout. So people, if you want to do voice chat and you've got a Google Plus account, go to the Hangout on the Learn English Network page or Aladdin's page. I'm not sure which are you using, Aladdin. And you can actually join in with voice chat led by Aladdin, and it's great fun. You can also listen to the broadcasts on the live chat page. Just scroll up to the top of the live chat page and you'll see this recording, and above it you'll see Aladdin's latest recording as well. Syed said, hi everyone. So it's one word, Syed, everyone. Hi Syed, said Zeb. Reda said, hi everybody, I want to join with you. Okay, Reda, hi capital H, comma, I, capital I, want to join you, full stop. Done, said Zeb. Welcome. Isa said, hi all, I'm new here. Zeb said, hi Isa. I, capital I, Isa, I'm new here. And then a full stop. Majid said, thank you, Zeb. Capital T, Majid, and a full stop. Capital X for Zeb's name. You're welcome, said Zeb. Majid said, hi Isa, welcome. Majid, capital H, capital I for Isa's name. And then I'd put capital W because I put a full stop. And then W, capital W, welcome, full stop. Sarah said, hi everybody, would you help me to practice English please? So, Sarah, capital H, comma, I wouldn't say would you, I'd say could you help me to practice English, capital E please. Hi Sarah, said Zeb, stick around and chat with us, it's how we help each other here. Sarah said, hi Zeb, okay, I will be there, thanks. Excellent, said Zeb, the more the merrier. So Sarah, hi, capital H and X, capital X for Zeb, full stop, okay, capital O, capital K, comma. I, capital I, will be there, comma, thanks, full stop. Okay, Mona came and said, hi there, how's everyone here? I tried to make a voice chat in one of the languages exchanges sites. One of the languages exchanges site or one of language exchanges site, I'm not sure, comma, but I don't feel why I feel sacred in the last minute. Okay. But I don't know why I felt scared, S-C-A-R-E-D, scared, in the last minute. S-C-A-R-E-D, yeah, scared, in the last minute. Full stop. I just log out when someone invites me after a short thought. Okay, I just log out whenever anyone and that's one word, invites me after a short moment, or after a moment, full stop. I tried to sign into Voxapop or VoiceThread to practice my English, but there's something wrong with this sites. That would be these. Plural sites, so these, These. What a luck. You just say, what luck? Have anyone experienced such a bad luck? Lol. Has anyone else, anyone is one word, experienced such bad luck? Remember, luck is uncountable. Hi Mona, I said. I wondered where you'd been. I hope you're not too scared to talk to us in G+ or Skype. I would be nervous starting a conversation with a total stranger. Yes, Seb, I am shy, really. I think one-on-one communication with strangers can be intimidating, especially if you have had bad experiences in the past, which is why all our voice sessions, apart from VoiceThread, are in groups. Hi, Lynn, said Mona. Well, it's a long story. I had a job for a couple of months, then I quit. Recently, I've had problems with Skype and Google Hangout. Recently I've had problems with Skype and Google Hangout. Hangout is one word when it's talking about the Google ones, because that's what they're called. Yeah. Skype is no longer working on my laptop. Laptop's one word. And Google Hangouts also not working because of the slow connection, I think. Again, you've put what a luck. What luck? Okay. Actually, I joined you once in the reading sessions in Skype once. Okay. I joined you once in the reading sessions in Skype. Full stop. Okay. It was a bit difficult for me. Haha, so many new words. It's easier to record a message than being alive in a chat. Better than being dead in a chat. I think it's easier to record a message than being live in a chat, or than talking live in a chat. Zeb said, listening to other voices, the giggling, don't know what you mean, Zeb, the blank moments, figuring out what the hell's going on sometimes. Doesn't this make voice sessions more enjoyable than anything else? I know, said Mona, using voice chat is fun, but only if you know what to say and how to say it. I like the idea of Len's radio podcast. Sounds interesting, but I think it needs some improvement. Talk to Aladdin. I've been told that I have a good accent and a good sound. I hope to get the chance to join someday. I've been told that I have a good accent and a pleasant voice. Okay, you have got a good accent, Mona, and I think your English is of a good standard too, from what I remember of the few chats we've had. You do need to get more confidence in joining in conversations. That's where your improvement lies, honestly. Anyway, I can't wait for Google to get their balloon internet up and running, I said. And you can click on the link if you want to know what I'm talking about. Adnain said, hi Zeb, I'm lost here. Can you help me to join a virtual world? Oh, bless Adnain. Virtual worlds. Keep at it, okay? Check and make sure your computer's up to it and your bandwidth is up to it. But if it is, keep at it. It's worth it, honestly. I'd suggest, I said, you join Second Life first, Adnain. It's easier to log in, etc. After that, join us in Kitely. Use the menu to find out how. Thank you, teacher. I'll do so, said Adnain. Adnain with a capital I. I'll do so. Zeb said, what have you done so far? Have you already had a look at the page Chat and Conversational English Practice in Virtual Worlds? It's in the Chat Immersion section of the menu. Adnain said, I'm sorry, Zeb, for being late for the feedback. I'm very busy these days. So, Adnain, capital I. I'm sorry, Zeb, capital X, for being late for the feedback. And that's FEEDBACK. I'm very busy these days. Perfect. I have just figured out how to join a virtual world thanks to Aladdin and Teacher. I just need some time to log in. Excellent. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, Adnain. And don't forget, Aladdin is his name, so it's capital A. Okay? Majid said, hi, my teacher. Thank you for badge. You are welcome, Majid. Enjoy it. So, capital H, hi, my teacher, all on one line, comma, thank you for the badge. Okay? It's needs an article, and then full stop. Is it a badge you got on the LEN forum, Majid? Which one is it? Okay. Majid then said, hi, Sarah. If you like, I am not a bad English partner. So, capital H, capital S for Sarah. If you like, comma, I am not, and am not is two words. A bad English, capital E, but all the other letters should be small, partner, full stop. Yes, of course I would like, said Sarah. And actually you put yes, of course, I would like. It should be one F, of course, and capital I. I would put yes, of course, I would like to chat with you. Majid said, hi Sarah, thank you to reply. What is your interest subject to discuss? Okay, regard Majid. So, hi, capital H, Sarah with a capital S. Thank you for your reply. Not thank you to reply, thank you for your reply. Full stop. What? Capital W. Subjects are you interested in discussing? Question mark. Regards, capital R and an S. Majid, capital M, it's your name. Sarah said, hi Majid, okay, let's discuss some difficulties that face us during learning English and how we can overcome. So let's is L-E-T''S. Let's discuss, and I just put difficulties we face whilst learning English. Okay, and how we can overcome them, full stop. Majid said, hi, it is okay, do you like speak in English? If you like, I will send you my Skype ID. Okay, hi, capital H. That's okay, full stop. Do you like speaking in English? And again, small letters, capital E and then small NGLISH, comma. If you like, I will send you, capital I, my Skype ID, full stop. Zeb said, you haven't yet listened to Lynn's recording, have you? Maybe you didn't know that she corrects our mistakes and records the correction. In the last one, she pointed out that regards is always with an S at the end. Oh, thank you, Zeb. It's so nice to know somebody's listening. And then Zeb also said, hi, Majid. To have more chances that Sarah sees your message, it would have been better to use the reply button under her initial message. In a standalone message, you can still use the @ sign before the name of the people you're chatting with. That was the tip of the day. Brought to you by Zeb on the Learn English Network. Okay, so brilliant. Thank you, Zeb. Majid also said, hi, Zeb, and he used the @ Well done. Thank you for useful advice. Yes, I got a Lenny badge, but I do not know how can I use it. So thank you for the useful advice, full stop. Yes, capital Y, comma. I, capital I, got a LEN badge. I think you meant LYNNE, comma. But I do not, capital I and 2 words, do not know how to use it, full stop. Please, as usual, drive me what to do. She's not going to drive you anywhere, Majid. Tell me, or suggest what I should do, but tell me what to do. So, please with a capital P. As usual, comma, tell me what to do. Regards, Majid. I wrote, one of the uses of the badges system in the forum is to show what your main language is and what your target language is. And I've given you a link to the badges page on the forum. So you can actually ask for, I'd like this badge for my main language, my mother tongue, and I'd like the British English, American English, Australian English badge, and any other language you're learning if you want. I mean, I don't mind, as long as I've made the badge. You can request them here. Zeb said, we don't do anything special with badges. Myself, I just look at them with a smile or show them to the other people who sport badges too. But a Lenny badge, I've never heard of this one. What does it look like? I wrote, I'm almost tempted to make one, maybe with a photo of Lenny Kravitz. What would we have to do to get it, said Zeb. I'll have to think about that one, Zeb. Aisha said hi, and Majid said, hi, Zeb. How can I talk with my teacher or other members face-to-face on Skype? Regards, Majid. So, capital H for how, and hi, and I is always capital I, comma, after teacher, and Skype, oh, you put Skype, actually. It's SKYPE, and it should be a capital S because it's the name of a company. Try working on your capitalisation, Majid, okay? Regards, well done for the S, Majid. Capital M for your name. For this one, for this, you have to read what's behind chat Skype in the menu, said Zeb. Quite right. Explore a bit, yeah? Go over the menu, go to the different pages, have a look what's around. It's much better than people telling you all the time what to do. If people tell you where to go all the time, you'll never find your own places to be. Aisha said, how is everyone's okay? I do not speak English and I want to learn. Okay, how is everyone? Okay, everyone's okay? I don't know. Can you own an okay? So just how is everyone? And with a question mark. I do not speak English, comma, and I want to learn, full stop. I'm fine, Aisha. How are you? Hi, Aisha. Join the club, said Zeb. Lena said, hi, everyone. Can you help me to improve my English? Lena, capital E for English and a full stop. Sorry, question mark at the end there. I wrote, we can help you to help yourself. Have you looked at the how to improve your English pages? See the menu. Majid said, hi, welcome, Lena. Okay, again, try using the reply, Majid. Okay, capital H and Lena, capital L, and a full stop at the end. Dora said, hey, after a long time. Hey again. No, we don't use hey that much. It's a warning. It's a shout. Hey, watch out. Or hey, you, come over here. It's a bit rude as well. So hi. Hi after a long time. And long, small L-O-N-G, all small. Hi Dora, I'm glad to see you back, said Zeb. Hello Dora, I said. Have you ever seen the children's TV series Dora the Explorer? Param Singh said, hey. Again Param, no hays, hi. Anybody here? Question mark, that should be, and a capital A. Hi Param, I said. I wasn't, but I am now. And Mike said, great, hello Lynn. If you don't mind, and I always get, oh I know, when Mike starts with, if you don't mind, because it normally means there's a really complicated question coming. If you don't mind, my first question will be, after the race he left all in. Does this mean he was completely exhausted? And I have to say, you did confuse me a little bit, Mike, but I thought about it. And I replied, I had to think about that one, Mike. I think you meant he felt all in, which means he was exhausted. Oh, I see, thanks a lot, said Mike. You're welcome, I replied. Then Mike said, hello world, his nice greeting, and people, go and have a chat with Mike. His English is really good, you know. He won't thank me for saying that, but honestly, guys, it is. He's got some of the best vocabulary knowledge I've met in many a day amongst English learners. So Zeb said, hi, Mike, and I replied twice because I don't know why my replies didn't come up. But hello, Mike, I said. I could have sworn I'd already replied. You did indeed, said Zeb. This one sounds like an echo. And later there's the hello Mike. So I don't know what was going on. It must have been a live chat thing. And that's it for this week. How many? Oh, nearly an hour. Do tell me if anybody actually listens for the whole hour. I hope you don't do it all at once. Do it in bits, maybe, and just write down where you get up to on the minutes. And you can search through and find your own post if you don't want to listen to the whole thing. It does seem a bit long to me. Maybe I need to start doing these twice a week, cut it down a bit. We'll see. Anyway, at the moment, Tuesdays is really the only day I have time to concentrate for this amount of time. Thank you for listening, and don't forget, it's practice makes perfect. There's a lot to be said in it, but it's also practice makes fun, and practice helps you actually convince your brain that what you're learning is something you're going to use in the future, and it ought to try and remember it. Because your brain's very good at forgetting, remember. Don't know about yours. Well, mine is anyway. So do practice. Come join us. Have a little chat. It doesn't have to be hours long. You can borrow the Learn English Network motto, do what you can when you can. And have fun. And don't forget, if you can't be good, just don't get caught. Bye.